Right, just going to take a minute away from the fishing to quickly run you through the rig I've chose to use and why I'm going to use it. Like I said earlier, we was fishing at range, so when I'm fishing anything over probably 20 wraps, really, we're out at over 30 on this session, but all I'm looking for from a rig when we're fishing at distance is anti-tangle properties. There's no point having a rig sat out there when the fish are on you and you're not effectively fishing. So I'm going to quickly run you through the setup I use when we're fishing at a distance. It's pretty simple, like I said. There's no fandango bits and pieces on it. It's just box standard, tangle free, and a nice sharp hook. So to start with, we use the Downforce tungsten hook link, and I use that at about 6 inches. The reason I use the Downforce tungsten is because it's got stiff properties, but it's not super stiff, so it's going to stick up in the air. There's no need for any putty on the rig or anything like that. And obviously I'm fishing that with a lead clip system, and what's happening is obviously paramount, you're hitting the clip, that's all kicking away, and a little wafter hook bait sits on the bottom lovely. Hook wise, we're using the size 4 KDs. They're super aggressive, and what we've added to that as well is the tungsten curved kicker. So what you're getting is that sitting on the bottom with the wafter, obviously hovering above it, and it's super aggressive. I know when I'm casting that out at over 30 odd wraps, that's going to be sat down and presented every time. Another bonus for this is rig as well is, like, as you all know, we're constantly getting picked up by carp and bird life, and all that's going to do is get picked up and flutter back down and present again. It's super aggressive, nice super sharp hook, and like I said, the anti-tangle property for me personally is the #1 priority in a distance rig. So with that setup there, you're going to have no problems getting that out. As long as you hit the clip and feather your cast properly, you know for a fact 100% you're going to be presented. Right then, how's your luck? We saw them fish yesterday at range, so we had a little change of tactic, and like the rigs we talked about with the anti-tangle properties, it's resulted in this lovely chunk this morning. I think there's a chance of another one, but I think we're fishing about 31, 32 wraps, and that control mono is just flying out there, no worries, and smashing against the clip. This was just on a single basic rig, but it's paramount that them rigs are not going to tangle when you're fishing at that range. So we've got 2 out there on the same rig, just little dumbbell wafters, a very simple rig like we showed you and we constructed, and it's done the business for us this morning. Like I said, being accurate and being awake and on the ball on these venues is the one. It's been a tricky session so far, but we can turn it around quickly, and now we've seen them fish out at range and we're on them. I'm sure we'll nick another one before we go, but it's nice to chalk one up on them rigs, and it shows that if you do it simple and effective, it can be successful.